Hello, and welcome to We Journeyed Together, a one-shot tabletop role-playing game built to be played online from the ground up. In this video, we will discuss the final confrontation. The final confrontation is the last stage of the game and is broken up into two parts, the threat revealed and the desperate gambit. In both of these parts, players may gain their bonuses from their career proficiencies. Before beginning, choose one player to be the narrator for the threat revealed, and a different player to be the narrator for the desperate gambit. The narrator describes how the nemesis deals a significant blow to their character, removing them from the fight. To play the threat revealed, have all players except for the narrator of the threat revealed roll an action hand. The player who will be narrating the desperate gambit gains an additional 1d8 to their action hand. Then, in counter style, each player will take turns doing aspect checks until they run out of aspect uses in their action hands. The challenge level for each aspect is 6. Each time they succeed on an aspect check, the player that made the aspect check deals damage to the nemesis equal to their aspect maturity in that aspect. We can see, for example, that since I rolled a 7 with peace and diplomacy, I get to deal peace and diplomacy damage to the nemesis. Since the maturity was 2, I deal 2 damage to the nemesis. If the nemesis should run out of health before the threat revealed is complete, or the players run out of aspect uses, then instantly proceed to the desperate gambit. Once the players are ready for the desperate gambit, the narrator of the desperate gambit should describe how their character does something risky that severely harms the nemesis or advances the goal of the characters, but is severely injured in the process so that they will be unable to fight in the next stage of the game. Meanwhile, the narrator will also describe how the previously incapacitated character wakes up and is ready to join the fight. In other words, the new narrator's character is incapacitated and the previous narrator's character is now available to participate. If the nemesis had 0 health by the beginning of the desperate gambit, then the new narrator's character deals the final blow. Otherwise, all characters except the narrator of the desperate gambit roll new action hands. The narrator of the threat revealed rolls 1 additional d8 to their action hand. Play continues just as it had in the previous part, except that the challenge level of all aspect checks becomes 5 for each aspect. Finally, if the players are able to take the nemesis health to 0 before they run out of aspect checks, then they win and defeat the nemesis. If they fail to do so, then the game ends in tragedy, as the characters lose and the nemesis is triumphant. And that will conclude the game. Thank you for watching, and I sincerely hope that you have fun journeying together.